17 or 18. It's one of them. I play the 25 games, and let's just get right into it. And I just finished the last episode where I lost 35. So, I'm a little bit annoyed, and I'm just going to jump back into the games. The one hand I did lose. I did lose the one big one I got stacked on. I flopped a boat, but that doesn't mean that I played the river great. A lot of the times when you see people getting stacked on hands that look like coolers, the stack to pot ratio, meaning if you have 25 cents invested into a hand, hypothetically, and you flop quads, and there's a royal flush on the river, and a guy puts in $1 million, you don't call. So that's an extreme version in which your stack to pot ratio matters. And on the flop boat, when I bet small, and he goes all in on the river, I just don't have to call. Well, now I guess I have to see this flop. But I played that one bad. So once I bet that river and he goes all in, I do not have to call. There's nothing that he's going all in with that I beat. So calling on the river was bad. So I'm going to try to get it back. And it's 11 o'clock on a Tuesday, so let's hope they're drunk. Time is... See, here's one where I would normally just insta-fold because I could see so many hands, and now I'm waiting. And I honestly don't think that... I watch it get 2 callers, I call, flop a 4, get stacked. There's nothing there for me to get, so I'm just going to fold. Let's give him a reason to go all in. He thinks I might fold. All in. All in with 9s. Nope, and he folded. But if he does have a hand like 9s, 250 is kind of nice, especially if you only have 11. So if you 3-bet enough to where it kind of gives him incentive to ship in and hope that I fold, might as well give him that chance. But yeah, there's no question that I played that flop boat bad. And I should have saved, I could have saved a little bit of money. But other than that, I don't think I did that bad. But I had almost nothing invested by the river. I had 1 plus, so 150, then so I had $3.75 invested and lost a bunch on the river when any queen beat me. So it was just not good playing. That's a good flop though. So I'm going to bet it. And I'm going to check call. Possibly 2 streets. Definitely 1. and I'm going to check it again. And I won. Usually they try to bluff that. I'm making my standard continuation bet. They call on a board with 3 hearts, and the heart comes. It looks way more likely that he has the heart than I do. So let's say that he didn't have any kind of a heart. He's bluffing, because why not? He can't win without it, so he's bluffing. So we don't know what he had, but now it looks much more like, I don't know, pocket sevens, a pair with a heart. And once that comes, he's just checking it down. All right. Well, this is right on the edge. King 10. Almost don't want to see a king or a 10. That makes it easy. Oh yeah, suited kings. Gotta remember that. All right, when I continuation bet this flop with nothing, they always fold. So I'm just gonna let him try to bluff me. And if he checks it back, I'll check it to him again. Man, I think he's timing out. All right, so now I'm gonna give him plenty of time to get back into the hand. I'm just gonna wait this whole entire time and then check it to him again and at least be able to see if he's timed out or not. If he insta checks it, that means he's timed out. Ooh, nice. All right, try to bluff me, buddy. Try to bluff me. Nice. I'm gonna call. Oh, he hit the 4. That's okay. Him betting the river is for 182. I mean, it doesn't look like a bluff. That's an indication that he might have something. But I guess all I have to do is just bet the flop and I win and move on to the next hand. No need to get tricky. But I did get him to bluff me with nothing. Or a pair of 4s. If he does have an ace, it's probably not ace 4, ace 7, so that's cool. So I'm just going to call. Oh, goodness gracious. What is this? what are you gonna do, buddy? Well, now I'm folding. Although that was super odd, super weird. The min raise or the insta min raise, and then the bet 25 cents. I don't know. It certainly not calling that 10 or whatever he bet on the river. All right. If I bet this one, I'm only going to get value from hands that I mean, what is he calling with other than maybe hearts? So I'm going to check this one. And if he does have, ace queen, I'm getting off on Cheap Street. And now I might be able to charge him for some kind of a Broadway draw. So I'm going to bet a little bit bigger. Probably doesn't have queen 10. Well, I'm checking. Nice. Who knows? Maybe I could have bet that one again. Just see what he does. That's a really tough spot there because that's just one of the reasons why it's no good to call out the blinds. If he does have a diamond or an ace-high diamond, I want to start charging him for it instantly. But a lot of the times, the only time you're getting action there, you're beat, and he actually has a 3-of-a-kind queens. And he's thinking, holy crap, you might have flopped a flush. Nope, I'm not even going to wait. That's a bit of a stronger call. He's shorter. I come from under the gun. He just flat calls. That leads me to think that he might actually have a pair. So if this comes out with a king or an ace or a queen, I'm going to bet it again. And if he calls again, I'm probably going to put them all in. I'm definitely going to bet big. Not likely he has any of that. Gosh, dang it. Oh, that's annoying. Who knows what that guy had? Like how he ends up with a river flush, I'll have no idea. He can't have a flush. He very well could have had aces and thought, well, I don't want to 3-bet this guy because it looks so strong, so I'm going to call pre-flop with aces. I'm going to call. He probably had aces, actually. But man, these 2 sessions are not going good. That's pretty good flop, so I'm just going to bet something that he might call with an 8. I just want something good to happen. Once that ace comes out on the river, I think I have to bet again. It just so happened I think he had aces. But those 2 cards came out just perfect for a hand that's calling on that flop. So, what can you do? Any cards that are not paint, I don't lose any more money on that hand. And maybe even get to showdown. Queen and then an ace. They always fold when you bet here. So I'm going to check it. Get myself into trouble like I did last time. Now I'll try to get some value. Full doing all in. Probably had a spade draw. For 225, I can find out really quickly if this guy has a real hand. See, and the point was for that guy, so he just fold. I'm gonna do a spazzy all in and just hope he calls because he's got me covered. He might just think, "Fuck it, let's gamble." See? Bam. If he didn't have me covered, I would have been. I probably just wouldn't have done that. I just can't imagine this guy floating with much, so I'm just gonna bet 75 cents. And I got a club. All right, let's try to actually win some money, not get back to even. Though that all-in pot with Ace King versus Ace Queen was pretty sweet. I mean, if that flop comes down, if I raise it to $1 and that flop comes down, not only do I win a smaller pot, I might even lose it if he decides to play back at me. That's probably the same guy actually, doubled up. There's just no point when they call out of the blinds like that. That's Ace King so often. There's just not much I can hit. Even if I 4-bet and I get this guy to go with jacks, this guy and I get him to fold Ace King. I'm still, he has my outs. I'm still behind on a coin flip, and he definitely has some of my outs. So there's just nothing there. Even though King Queen looks so good sometimes. Let's try to get a 3. Ooh, got a 3. All right, well, I'm going to bet this 100% of the time because he's going to have ace king here a lot. Oh, that's just annoying. It's actually like my first good flop. My first awesome flop. Oh, dude, this is probably the same guy. I'm just going to do a spazzy all in again. See if I can take all his money. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, there's nothing you can do about that. See here, sixes is pretty good in this spot, but we just don't have a lot of money behind. So there's nothing I can really do to play with them, even if I don't get a six. So I'm just going to fold. But sixes is not the worst there. That is for sure. Because you can call, and a lot of the pairs that he's three betting with that you're losing to, he gets scared on the flop. And he's going to have ace king a lot of the times too. So in position, you can really play with them. Really love to have that 15 though. Let's see if I can try to win a pot the next few minutes. And if I'm going to lose with queens to jack on the turn, might as well be for $7. But still, really would love that 15. Squeeze these guys, see what happens. Well, this guy's going to have ace queen a lot. So I got a definitely continuation bet. And let's see what happens. And I won. But yeah, the last couple hours have not been awesome. Even more than that, the last 3 hours, I have not been running that awesome. think I'll peel one. That's not. I'm losing to everything. Like, absolutely everything. Damn it. When that king comes, he knows that I'm probably losing everything, so he just insta shifts it, hoping I fold. If he wanted me to call, I don't know if he'd do that, but that's one of the tough spots with jacks. All right, well, it's been a half an hour. Well, the last 2 episodes, I am down 30. I'm down 45, so basically 2 buy-ins. And I don't know if I'm playing that awesome, to tell you the truth. It's 11:30. Who knows? Maybe they're drunk and they're just confusing me. But I just don't think I'm playing great, and definitely a bit spewy. So you know what? I'm gonna call it quits for tonight, and I'll jump back in tomorrow. And I just want to say thanks everybody for watching. I promise next time I'll play better poker. And remember that hand where the guy limped in on the button with the ace queen suited? Like, he was short stacked. He loved his hand. He didn't want to raise. Remember that, because that happens a lot. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And I'm going the wrong direction. All right, bye.